fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, site of the All-State Sugar Bowl, part of the college football playoff. And we see the number 5 seed in this playoff, LSU Tigers, taking on the number 4 seed in the playoff, the Alabama Crimson Tide. 3A Sports College Football and Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. Team out there, we're ready to rumble in this college football playoff game. They'll return it from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. The Tigers offense is up first today. Down to the final 8 now. Quarterfinal matchups at neutral locations, Kirk. And that means one team, which won a conference championship, is rested. The other team is coming off an emotional win just a week ago.
And, Chris, the prevailing thought would be, boy, the team that gets a chance to rest would be in a better position. But as we saw in 2024, the teams that got that rest, they lost their rhythm. And I think the teams that had a chance to play, they continue to stay in their routine, and it really benefited them. Let's see how it plays out today.
Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They stop it with a 47, but that's enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Play action here on first down. Makes the grab. It's Watkins.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Moves out of the pocket. Takes a deep shot down the middle. Touchdown, LSU, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. So the beautiful scoring play is negated by that penalty. That's a tough break. Let's see if the offense can overcome it. From the shotgun, drops back. Bringing pressure. Hit as he released it. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country. And they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
Short pass finds the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy's off to a great start in this big playoff game.
And tackled after a small pickup there. This is the 6th play on the drive. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. That's reeled in. It's 30. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11.
That's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain in a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
And he will be stuffed for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Here's a quick throw off the play fake. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
He went backwards after the catch. That'll set up a 4th down now. So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. completion here on 4th down. Looking to scramble. The quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. So Alabama's offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. Let's check out the impact players in this game. There are guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
That play makes it 2nd and 10. Dropping back, it's Russell. Looking deep down the left side. Oh, and it's almost intercepted on the first possession here. It's going to bring out 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Defense is coming after him. And that's going to be a safety.
That's how you get a game started by this defense. What a way to score here early. We'll just have to see if these 2 points make much of a difference if this game ends up coming down to the wire.
Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Let's it fly to the wideout. That is broken up and incomplete.
Defender sitting back in zone, eyes on the football, bats that ball down, headed for the in-breaking receiver. That's just really good discipline by that secondary.
Rolling to his left, outside the pocket. Catch is made down the middle. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. He'll hand it off. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Receiver makes the grab. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. 1st down now at the 40. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Pressure is coming. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Boy, this quarterback has a lot of confidence in his arm. He tried to thread the needle into double coverage. Lucky that one wasn't intercepted.
Oh, he makes the catch. They make the stop, but the offense is set up in scoring position. 1st down from the 23. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's looking to scramble. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
They stop him, but it's a 1st down.
Well, hey, it didn't go for a touchdown, but this is great execution. Knew exactly what they needed to do. 1st down, move the sticks.
Caught near the goal line. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. Now the important point after attempt. EAT is good, so the lead is 9. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Dropping back, it's Russell. Tries the right with a quick throw. Wide open downfield. They get him down, but a big play moves it to the 45. One massive play, and suddenly they're at the plus 45-yard line here. Takes the ball and heads to the left. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. He makes the grab. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And the back now goes in motion. And he'll drop back here on third down. Looking for the wideout. And it's going to be incomplete. Defense had a great chance for the pick. Couldn't come up with it. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. And the punt will go out of bounds, taking the returner out of play. Offense out there to start a new drive on the 21. First down, looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket. On the run here, lets it go. Looks to the left, pass caught. Ball carrier tackled there.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision.
Who's in the clear? The 30. Finally tackled down at the 19, and just like that, the offense is moving to the red zone.
And now that is a running back's dream. I don't think the guy got touched until he got taken to the ground. It's just excellent blocking. There's nobody he had to make miss or use his stiff arm. Just a lot of open field.
Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now. We expect the teams have worked through some of the nerves of this playoff game as we begin the second quarter. Here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a first and goal. Catch made on the left side. Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1.
That's a good job by this defense of understanding where they are on the field. They obviously don't want to allow this offense to get into the end zone. They routed the football on that pass and able to keep him short of the goal line.
They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. He muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, LSU. So the offense clicking now for building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up, prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? To the air. It's Russell. The pass rush closing in. Oh, they trapped him for a sack.
Well, that's their second sack already in this game right now. And this offensive coordinator, he's going to have to come up with some changes in pass pro. Keep a tight end in, roll the quarterback out, anything they can do to help him out. Otherwise, this poor guy's going to spend his entire playoff experience on his back.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Lets it go quickly. He's got it with room to run. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another first and 10. And there's the handoff. First down, looking for more now. They make the tackle, but that's a great pickup on the ground. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. On first and 10, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. This pass rush has been a problem. Another sack sets up second and long.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. For running into the secondary. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Watkins. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. That Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. The last drive, the ground game was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Wide open downfield. They keep the drive going. It's a first down at the 46.
It was a great completion here. Quarterback puts this ball on the money. And when you talk about LSU and to talk about the history, it's easy to bring up Joe Burrow in 2019. But, Chris, you've been following this as long as I have. You know that when LSU is really dangerous, they get consistent play from the quarterback. It doesn't have to be Burrow, but just a guy that can be efficient, be a good leader, and complement the running game. And right now you're starting to see that from this team. Good completion. Now, can you do it consistently? Because if you can, with the athletes they have around that position, they become a real threat.
7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Barry. They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 on the first down.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
And that's incomplete, even on a first down pass attempt. He felt heavy pressure. Incompletion makes it 2nd down. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. He's got it in the open. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, LSU.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. We're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. To throw, it's Russell. He'll throw it now. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Grab down the middle. It's Adams. And the gain just good enough for a first down. Alabama comes up with the line quickly. Looking to throw it on first down. And looking for a big play here. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
Quick throw, testing the middle. Makes the catch downfield. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
He cannot escape. It's a sack. A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. Pass protection, a serious issue. Another sack makes it 2nd and long. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Caught over the middle. It's Edwards. Touchdown, Alabama. A great catch and run for 6.
Now that's what I'm talking about. This hasn't been a great first half, but putting up that touchdown like this, now they're going to be feeling good heading into that locker room and get themselves to believe that they can come back and win this game.
And they tack on the extra point. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. And looking to throw now on first down. That's caught. It's Watkins. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quick throw to his receiver. Fired into a tight window and picked off. They bring him down. A chance to turn that into points just before halftime.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
The pocket breaking down. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. Dropping back. It's Russell. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal. All right, let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. The running game's really been held in check so far. Let's see if they can get it going or if they choose to pass and try to cut into this lead. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Pringle. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. On second and inches, will they be aggressive here? 3 receivers bunched to the right. Play action fake, looking to throw. And here comes a deep shot. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Touchdown, tied. The comeback is on.
Chris, as you know, anytime you hit a big post route like this for a touchdown, the timing between the quarterback and the receiver is essential. Nice job of not waiting too long. Quarterback takes a hitch, gets the ball out early, and allows his receiver to run underneath the beautifully thrown football for the touchdown.
Returning this one from the end zone. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, and it's incomplete. A chance at a much-needed takeaway there. Now second down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athletic.
Looking to make a play deep downfield. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Well, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of, and they come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
The offense couldn't convert on fourth down the last time in this situation. Let's see if they can this time. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And it's incomplete on fourth down. The offense will now take over in plus territory. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. The offense, excellent field position to start this drive. They'll run it here. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Caught behind the line. It's Adams. He's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. They moved the ball into good position, but now it's 3rd and long. Scanning the field. It's Russell. Fires it to the wideout. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense.
It's 3rd and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring.
Here comes the bunch formation. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. It's a dart to the left side. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
The sure hands. It's Watkins. He moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a 1st down.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on 1st down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. The pass is intercepted. Look out, he's in the clear. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 10 now from the 28 after the incompletion. To the air. It's Russell. Just trying to get rid of it. Little floater there, but it falls incomplete.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-hole. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
Incomplete for a 3rd straight play.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That could have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now a big decision coming up here on 4th.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Boy, another nice game by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
Grab behind the line, it's Berry. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
And the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screenplay. Nice positive gain for the offense.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Looks like LSU has the 1st down. You set it down to the offense. 1st and 10. And he drops back in the gun. Pulls it in. It's Berry. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out in space.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
On the move now. Fires it on the move. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Back to throw. It's Russell. Lets it fly to the wideout. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42. This offense moves into enemy territory inside the 45 after that big play. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. First down. Looking to throw the football. Caught by the receiver. That completion makes it 2nd down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Looking for the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. It's a quick tackle, but a solid gain moves the ball to the 15-yard line. Alabama has now moved into the red zone. Now in the red zone, it's Russell. Looking to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Love this aggressive mindset from the quarterback and offensive coordinator. Found the matchup that you wanted, take a shot downfield. You don't hit it, but you made the defense be aware of it.
Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, there's something we haven't seen much in this game at all. That ball carrier being tackled near the line of scrimmage. Maybe if this defense can make more plays like that in the second half, their team will be able to chip away at this lead.
They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. They've been stopping their first 2 4th down attempts. Here comes number 3. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Breaks into the clear. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. With the catch, it's Barrett. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
The shotgun running play call. Makes a nice move there. Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run.
Well, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the 4th quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Smart of the offense, keep the ball on the ground, try to keep working that clock. The defense needs a stop if they want to give their offense any chance at a late comeback.
Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. What have we got cooked up for this 2-point conversion attempt? And they're trying to punch it in here. And he runs it into the end zone. That bumps
another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a... later today.
Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. Catch made in space. Look out. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, these guys got a long...
Oh, the pass rush gets home. We'll see if they can overcome the sack. Second and very long.
I'll tell you what, Chris, I didn't expect this. This quarterback is outstanding, but they have pressured him all game long, and they got to him again.
Pulls it in. It's Adams. And he'll be brought down. Crucial third down play after that completion. Back to throw. It's Russell. Grab near the sticks. It's Adams. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a first down. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Here comes a first down pass attempt. It's an out route. The catch made. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
It's a quarterback keeper. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up.
Yeah, we know this guy can spin it, but you can't forget about his wheels, too. That's another first down for this offense, and they are feeling it.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack. That sack makes it 2nd down and forever. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. After the sack on 1st down, it's 2nd down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Trapped again in the pocket. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. And he's going to heave it deep right down the middle. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime, get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to...
Looking downfield near the end zone. Can't connect in the long throw. Incomplete. A 4th down stop.
Well, they just had to go for this, Chris. Pretty obvious. Not much of a choice. Down late in the game like this, you got to be aggressive. You got to take a chance. This was clearly just not their day.
So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 42. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Catch made on the out route. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
This is what you love to see, right? Quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. In fact, Chris, he gets hit as he gets that ball out of his hand, so...
He'll take a deep shot here. He's got it right near the end zone. Touchdown, LSU. And the route is on.
You know, this head coach and even the players always talk about wanting to play a full 4 quarters, and that's what we're seeing right now. I don't think they're interested in running the score up. I just think they're out there executing the plays called. Right now, they continue to put touchdowns up on the board.
Movement here from the tight end. Looking to pass. It's Russell. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a third and manageable here? There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Looking for a late, deep throw. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense. Grinding away with a running game. Breaks an open space. Now he's bringing it back. Touchdown, LSU. There was no catching him that time.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play called, and continuing to put points on the board.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
LSU 48, Alabama 17.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. This has been a demolition, a monumental beatdown. Time to just put the controller down and walk away. Now they trap him for a sack.
It is a sack party out there for this defense. Everything going their way. You know that this offense is going to try to throw the football down by such a big margin late in the game. And this defensive line is bringing the heat. They come up with another sack.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? Looking for a man deep on the right side. Catch made for a big game, but the fans are wondering where was that earlier in this football. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch it. Touchdown. Crimson Tide.
That's not going to make much of a difference today, but it can be a subtle positive takeaway for a team getting beat down like this. And it demonstrates resilience. You want to see this fight from your team in this kind of situation.
Alabama 24.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Second down after that previous play. Play action, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. He's got a man down the middle. They've got him down, but that first down should be enough to move them into the next round of the playoffs. Unfortunately for us, it's survive and advance. This is